Hello and welcome to my cancer diary, episode 18. Well, is it episode 18 or is it series 2, episode 1? So you can skip this bit if you followed the previous episodes of my cancer diary. But for those who don't know, in February this year I was diagnosed with sarcoma, which is a tumorous lump in my arm. I underwent 5 weeks of radiotherapy, followed by an operation in June, first week of June. And not long after that I was told I was cancer free after the lump had been removed. And then, you can come back now, you skip that bit. And then about probably a month ago now, I started to get serious problems with my hip and my back, even down my thighs to my knees. And this got more and more painful. I was in touch with the GP about it, and the GP put me an X-ray. I think eventually decided that it was some kind of nerve issue. And then yesterday I spoke to my main GP, who's just come back from holiday, and he said, well, let's try and book you an MRI scan. And surprisingly, I then had a phone call from the hospital about 2 hours later saying, we've got a cancellation for this evening, can you come in for an MRI scan? So last night I had an MRI scan. This afternoon, well, lunchtime-ish, I had a phone call from the hospital to say, can you come in? We want to give you some steroids. So I said, okay. I said, well, when? And he said, well, sooner the better. So I went up to the hospital, this is in Huddersfield, and I sat in the waiting room for about half an hour. And then the doctor called me into his room and said, we've had a look at the results of your MRI scan, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have cancer in your spine. I thought, oh, great, thank you. This is probably 2 months after being told I was cancer free. It's my second cancer diagnosis of the year. So if you think you've had a bad 2020, I've had 2 cancer diagnoses. So here we go again. And I'm going to carry on documenting this as much as I can, which I'm well enough to. Tomorrow I've got to go back to St James Hospital in Leeds for 1 dose of radiotherapy. They want to hit the tumour that's at the base of my spine, which is the one that's causing me so many problems. To be honest with you, I'm out walking the dogs now. This is the first time I've done this for about 5 days. I just couldn't get out of bed most of those 5 days. The GP yesterday upped my pain meds, and now I'm able to get out of bed. And I'm in a little bit of pain at the moment, but it's nothing like I have been in. So here we go again. This is cancer journey number 2. So tomorrow I'm going to be at St James's in Leeds. I've got to have a CT scan, followed by a dose of radiotherapy. I'll update you when I've done that. But thanks for all the kind messages to people who've responded to the tweet I put out earlier. Just got to fight this like I fought the last one. If you can help, if you want to help, and really I don't know what I'm going to do now. You know, it was bad enough with the first lot of cancer. Now I'm not going to get back to work fully for some time, it's obvious. For a whole variety of reasons, not just including the cancer. So if you want to help me financially in any way, I've got a Patreon, patreon.com/John Popham. If you like my work, if you want to help me feed my family, then please sign up for regular donation there. Or if you want to do a one-off, you can go to paypal.me/civic stories. You can do a one-off donation there. Thanks for everybody who has helped. Or just subscribe to this channel, hit the bell so you know when I'm putting a new video up. You know, that helps too. Put a thumbs up for the video, that helps drive more people to my channel, and eventually I might start making some money out of adverts on YouTube, you never know. But thank you for the supportive messages, and I'll see you again soon.